You.
Yeah.
You. You, Sammy. Last week, you came here, you brought documents here. On this same mining thing, a lot of documents. Only for us to find out in the media that apparently, say your documents are fake documents. I've even been accused of unprofessional and unethical conduct in allowing you to put out these fake documents to the public, and that before your own committee, you have been exposed. And I'm sure that's a video that people really put out there to show that indeed all the things that you came to say here on Good Morning Ghana were false, and that you have been exposed right before your own committee that you chaired. Why would you engage in that?
So let's come to the matter of licenses. Let me begin by stating emphatically that at no time have I peddled falsehood. Those out there saying that I brought fake documents to Metro TV's highly respected platform, Good Morning Ghana, know that they are being totally dishonest and disingenuous. I have copies of the documents that I downloaded from the Minerals Commission's own website. I have copies here. The 56 licenses between 2009 and 2016. They are here. And you remember
this is what you showed us last week.
Yes, and you remember that I made you go through them. I made copies available to you. I also have what I downloaded for the current era, the Akufo-Addo Bawumia era, the 1,503 small-scale licenses.
Let's understand something. So the Minerals Commission has a website.
Yes.
And that website has...
it's called it's called the Ghana Mining Repository.
Yes.
And the website is ghana.revenuedev.org. Viewers can go there now.
Yes.
Ghana.revenue, then DEV. So revenue development, revenue.
So the mineral
DEV.org.
So the mineral repository.
Yeah.
Is a site which is managed by the Minerals Commission.
By the Minerals Commission.
The data there is put there by the Minerals Commission.
By the Minerals Commission.
And when you go there,
you will see this.
What does it say?
It gives you the state of licenses. So you would see the licenses that, that they have issued. So it allows you to filter by license code. So the license code is there. Then the company entry is there. Then you also see the type of mining lease. It's also there. There's a whole column for that. Then it gives you the status, whether it's an active license, whether it is a license which has expired, is all there. Whether it's in progress, you see that from the website. Then you are also given the region where the concession is located. It's on the website. Then we are also told the kind of mineral right that you have. Is it gold? Is it diamond? Is it granite? Is it salt? It's all provided in the repository. Then the duration of your lease. Is it for 5 years? Small scale mining lease, 5 years. Is it large scale, 30 years? It's all there. A very comprehensive data. And this is what is the authority that all of us have been using. Parliament uses it. Civil society organizations. If you recall, the work that the Fourth Estate did, that is the same source, the Ghana Mining Repository. The work that Imani has done, you've seen Bryce Simmons, Franklin Kujo, they've done an analysis. That same website, the Ghana Mining Repository, that is what we all use. The only difference is that I decided to download, because especially when the Fourth Estate realized that some changes were being effected, some information were being withdrawn. And it's been happening under this government. You go on their website, you are referencing some items, and then some people begin to, fidget and alter. So it's always better to, download, have a hard copy. That's all I did. Came here with a hard copy. And so very, very detailed, when you go on the Ghana Mining Repository. And I hope viewers, as they are watching, are on the site, and they can see Ghana.revenue.
So this is actually it. If you're watching us, this is it. It's the Ghana Mining Repository.
Ghana Mining Repository.
And you can go there now. You can go there now. Now. And it's by the Minerals Commission of Ghana. That's their website.
So at the Assurances Committee public hearings this week, we are looking into this whole crisis, this whole menace. So we have invited a number of institutions who are to prevent this, who are primarily responsible to solve this crisis. So we started with the Minerals Commission. To our shock at the committee, the Minerals Commission CEO, when we asked for the data on licenses, he presents us with this A4 sheet, not as comprehensive as you see on his website, where he provides just year, data on small-scale licenses issued, year, and then licenses issued, that's all. So he says 2012, 332, 2013, 283, 2014, 105. And then he provides a summary on the second page. So small-scale licenses, 2012 to 2016, 1,402. 2017 to September 30th, 2024, 1,014. Licenses valid to date, 984. So when he presented this, fortunately, we had done the analysis on his own website. And we said, look, this data you are providing does not align. It does not tally. It does not correspond with what is available on your own website. Then he says, oh, yes, I saw the publication earlier on social media, so I called my team and asked them what is happening and all of that. And so this is the result of the work that we've done. So we asked him, how come this work that you say you have done does not reflect on your website? So we, contrary to the claims out there that the committee has accepted this scanty, unverified, unvalidated, no breakdown document, I want to state for the record, as chair of the Assurances Committee, that that statement out there is false. We have not accepted this because we will not be worth even the name to accept this. Just an A4 sheet. Anybody can go into Word and type this.
So just
without companies, without the concessions, without the regions, without the license codes, without where the concessions are located. We cannot accept.
So just hold on a bit. I want us to watch what transpired when you asked this question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What you have just tabled before us do not align with what is on the website. What I have from your website between 2008 and 2016, 56 small-scale mining licenses. Then between 2017 to September 2024, I have 1,503. I have the printouts here. So can you please explain the discrepancy? What you are telling us today is different from what we have been working with from your open source data from your website.
Sure, thank you very much. When I asked my mineral title office, that's the same question I posed to them because I saw that thing, 2,800% here. So I gave it to all my people, assembled them, and I said, have you seen this from social media? Let's go to the documents. Sir, respect to what I'm reading now licenses that were issued. It is different from renewals. So the figures may not be the same. So for example, when I say, let's say 2012, 332 licenses were issued, or let's say 2022, 148 licenses were issued, it doesn't include renewals. I want you to understand clearly. So perhaps that may be creating a problem. Because you may have a license that may be, small scale for 5 years. So let's say somebody might have obtained his license in 2017. If it's 2017, he may, let's say, be among the 7 that was issued in 2017. Do you understand that? If he's due for renewal, he might renew it, when it's about to, expire. So renewals are not the same as issuance. So what we can do to clarify the confusion is to now go further and state clearly, in a particular year, what was issued as fresh license. That's what I have here. What was renewal, what expired and the people didn't come back. It will solve your problem. So this does not respectively include renewals. Mm-hmm. The figures we are talking about, they may include renewals. So when I put here, let's say 2022, 148 was issued, it may be, these are new licenses that were issued in that particular year. If you add renewals that were renewed in that particular year, the figure may be higher than that.
Yes.
Republic of Ghana. I mean, shocking. Shocking. So let me announce this morning.
So what happened there? What was the conclusion?
So we asked him to go back and bring us a more comprehensive data. We can't accept this one-pager.
What exactly are you asking?
And so I have a copy of the letter the clerk has written to the CEO of the Minerals Commission, dated 9th October 2024. Chief Executive Officer, Minerals Commission. Attention, Chief Director. Dear Sir, request for information. Further to your appearance before the Assurances Committee in Parliament on Monday, 7th October 2024, I act on the authority of the committee to request for the provision of the underlisted information as agreed during the proceedings. 1. Reconciliation of inconsistent data on mining licenses as contained in your one-page summary, compared with comprehensive data originally published on the Ghana Mining Repository website. 2. A detailed breakdown of the reconciled data on licenses. This should include a list of all companies, where their concessions are located, and if their licenses are active, just as was originally available on your Ghana Mining Repository website. 3. Data on licenses issued which have not been ratified by Parliament. 4. List of new licenses issued and renewals. Because you know that this ratification, the Supreme Court has held that if these licenses are not ratified by Parliament, they are also doing galamsey. It is all illegal. And when we asked him, he said he doesn't have, he has to go and check, he doesn't have the data. A lot of these licenses they are issuing, no parliamentary ratification. So we have asked for the data. So 4 lists of new licenses issued and renewals. 5 lists of categories of mineral rights granted by the Commission. 6 the number of licenses, if any, granted under LI 2462 with the approval of the President. 7 provide data to demonstrate the evidence of adequate mining inspectors engaged. 8 report on Kandema and Fumbisi resettlement. 9 detailed data on revoked licenses and circumstances for the revocation. 10 data on companies with valid mining licenses. 11 list of MMDCs who have been granted mining concessions, aside those mentioned in the course of the proceedings. So in the course of the proceedings, what I revealed here, we discussed it. The Mpoho DC and the Wasa Menfi is MCE. He said he didn't know that MMDCs are applying for licenses and have been granted these licenses. Then the letter concludes, it will be appreciated if the information requested could reach the Secretariat not later than Monday, 14th October 2024. You are also kindly requested to provide any further information that will aid the work of the committee in the preparation of its report. The Secretariat can be reached on this number and an email provided, counting on the usual.
So the deadline is Monday?
Monday, 14th. And this is signed by the head of the governance cluster, Madam Gifty Jage Goba.
Okay.
So this letter has been delivered.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hogwash out there, some one-pager. I mean, please, Parliament is a house of records. It's not a place where you just, hurriedly type something on Word and throw it to us and think that we'll accept it. But you see, Doc, even with this data that he has provided, viewers can do just a quick analysis on the Ghana Mining Repository. He says in 2021, this government, the Minerals Commission, remember that the Minerals Commission only recommends, and then the Lands Minister signs under the law. It's the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources who gives the final approval. So the Minerals Commission only recommends. He says that 2021, they issued only 11 small-scale mining licenses. When you go on the repository, I have sat down, taking my time to do the work, and I have the printouts here. It's 40, not 11 as he sought to tell.
40 small-scale or 40 of everything?
40 small-scale, only small-scale licenses. It's 40.
Could it be that the 29 were renewals?
No. Renewals, when you click further, and you see, I had even commended him at the proceedings that if you look at public institutions in Ghana, the Ghana Mining Repository is probably the most comprehensive.
For those who are watching,
when you click further, you will see.
If you go to the mining repository, this is what it gives you.
Yeah.
So you will see the name of the company.
Yeah.
Then you will see the license type.
Yeah.
Then you will see the district, TIN, everything. Then you see start date.
Start date.
And you see expiry date.
Yes. And then you
see application date.
Yes. You also have transfer date. If it's somebody who is transferring,
then there's renewal date.
There's renewal date. So if it's a renewal, we will know. The date, the website provides that.
So it cannot be accurate that when you go to the website, you won't be able to distinguish between renewal.
No, it's not accurate. You can know. It's all there when you mine further. You see that in the data. So 2021, whereas he claims 11, it is 40. 2023, his infamous one-pager A4 sheet says 38. It's 134. Go on the mining repository. It's 134, not 38. 2024, this year, he says 93. I don't know when the cutoff is for him. He doesn't indicate. It's 118, 118. Asset today. I refreshed this data yesterday.
So maybe from the day he appeared before you and today.
On Monday.
Yes.
Even before then, we had gone past one. Actually, if you go on the Ghana Mining Repository, the last set of mining licenses they issued was 3rd October. The day the president was meeting organized labor. 3rd October.
Which is prior to when he appeared before.
Yes, prior to when he appeared. So it doesn't add up. The dishonesty is just shocking. And you see, the thing we have forgotten, when I first put out this data here on your show, the next day, MPP communicators widely circulated an article that they said the Deputy Minister's Special Assistant, Mreku Duka. I have a copy of that article here. One engineer, Gomashi, who said that, I have rather, this is the article, that I have rather scored an own goal that mining experts say that to stop illegal mining, bring everybody into the legal bracket. So they have liberalized the licensing regime. And he provides, statistics. He says that significantly the Akufo-Addo administration has improved upon the licensing procedures by 27 times, significantly opened the legal business of small-scale mining by 27 times, leveraged the production of small-scale by 27 times to feed a lot of downstream industries, initiated the community mining schemes, which is impacting the changing of lives and taking people away from illegalities, develop a minerals cadastral administration system, taking steps to protect the environment. We thank Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa. He has shown that the MPP has regularized the space very well. And all of them were circulating and saying that we have been exposed. Suddenly, when they saw that hasn't worked, because people are asking commonsensical questions. if it is the case that issuing a lot more licenses will liberalize the space and will stop the illegalities, will sanitize the environment, make sure our river bodies are clean, and all of this, degradation will stop. Why is it that we are seeing the contrary? We are seeing the reverse. So, seeing that propaganda has collapsed, they have to now come up with these figures that nobody knows the source. And you saw and I respect the CEO of the Minerals Commission very, 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 very much. I mean, he says he's been in the commission for about 22 years, has enormous experience. But, I think the political pressure, that is what it reduces, otherwise,
maybe let's wait till
eminent,
the
14th. So we are waiting. So there's a lot of propaganda out there that has to be dismissed.